So sending dirty text or sexting is a perfect way to turn on your love interest. Oh, okay, I thought it meant like turn on, like as in like like you're like turning against them or something. Like as long as you send them to the right person at the right time. Well, that is key. It's like, oh, sorry, it's 2 a.m. If you want to know how to send dirty text that will excite your conversational partner, or because I would hope you'd be more than conversational partners at that point. Because once you're in the conversational partner zone,
Yeah, that sounds like they're just classmates trying to figure out biology.
As soon as you hit the send button, just follow these steps.
Part 1, initiating a sexy texting conversation.
Number 1, test the waters. Even if you've been dating a girl or a guy for months, it may turn out that this isn't the type of communication that she or he is comfortable with.
I feel like you'd get into that a little earlier.
Yeah, right? With a couple months, you'd think. Start with a simple greeting like, hey, baby, or hey, sexy, and see how the person responds.
Yeah, pretty much once you send hey, baby, at that point, she'll already be sending nudes. So it's basically...
It's pretty much immediate at that point.
Sorry, you already started.
If you're not too explicit at first, you can also just play it off and deny that you were even trying to send it a sexy text if the person gets angry or accuses you of trying to start something.
Sorry, Grandpa.
Oh, yeah, my finger slipped. That was
That's a quick back out.
Autocorrect. Man, I gotta fix that. You can also say, I'm a little bored. I could use some excitement in my life.
That's strange.
Just tell her she's boring. You need something new and fun.
Like, hey, conversational partner with whom I'm engaging in conversation, I'm bored.
Or try this. I saw a girl who looked just like you in this movie I was watching. She was really hot, but you're even hotter. That's a good save there.
Yeah, that's good. Just tell her other girls are also attractive.
But that she's more attractive, and then she'll be like, oh, now I need to send you... I don't understand how this works. I really don't. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and just send this text out right now. I saw a girl who looked just like you in the movie I was watching. She was really hot, but you're even hotter. So.
Sorry, Mom, wrong person. 2, wait for the person to respond in a sexy way. Not who's this. If you see the person is also up for dirty or sexy texting and is game, you can start to increase the sexual context of your texts.
Just a little bit, right.
Go all the way.
Well, so if they replied to your text with, I saw a girl who just liked you in this movie I was watching, she was really hot, but you're even hotter, because then that it's like reciprocal. Yeah. It's kind of like a mating dance.
Yeah, it's like the peacock's feathers,
Right.
Don't keep sending dirty texts if you get no response. If the person comes back to his or her phone to a slew of dirty text messages, that will just look weird. I thought that's just you just want.
I get them all at once. I do the whole sexting session. I do it all at once, and then
save
I just
them
wait.
as drafts and then just send them out.
Well, sometimes I just
say your friend took your phone. That's all.
Yeah, exactly.
I just say don't read this until you've sent your first one, because I might be asleep or something by this point, so I don't.
You can catch up in the morning.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. It's kind of like binge watching, Netflix really created a whole new culture for this kind of thing.
And she'll just respond,
binge sexting.
If the person isn't into it, don't try to pursue it. Just apologize quickly and move on with your day. Who's doing this in the daytime?
Yeah.
Who's like,
sometimes it makes it worse. Like, oh, I'm so sorry. It'll never happen again.
Slink away with your tail between your legs.
Up the ante. But okay, whatever. I was gonna make a joke there, but I said continue to send dirty texts, but make them more explicit. You can even start to suggest that you can come over to put your dirty words into action. If the girl you're texting says she's studying sex ed, how would that come up? It
could be your best 13th year of school.
That's true. You guys can come over for a hands-on tutorial. Here are some things you can say to up the ante. Hang on, let me put on some clothes.
Hang up. Done.
Yeah, hang on, this is really not going anywhere. It's so hot in here, I'm going to take my shirt off. So is the theme putting on your clothes or taking off your clothes? I'm very confused. Well, okay, another text you could send is, what are you wearing on this balmy night?
Balmy. Oh, that'll get them. That'll get the ladies.
What if I showed you what I meant, but in response to what? And then, can you guess the color of my underwear?
That's weird. I don't like that one.
That one seems a bit random. Yeah.
I feel like that's actually the only one that makes sense. I mean, saying, hang on, let me put on some clothes, isn't that kind of, aren't you going in the opposite direction, right?
Playing hard to get.
Yeah, hey, let me reclothe you real quick.
Alright, number 2. If the person responds favorably, raise the stakes even higher.
I feel like Michael's just going to start talking quieter and quieter for each one.
Yeah, I was trying to think, I was hoping, okay, maybe we'll get a WikiHow that's not too embarrassing to read aloud, but...
well.
John Paul's reading the finished strong one, so...
You're in the wrong business, then.
If you see that the person you're texting loves the dirty text, and maybe even wants to connect in person... Oh, connect in person.
I mean both, probably.
The conversation even more explicit. You can talk about actually seeing the person you're texting. Actually seeing them, whoa.
Like, whoa, IRL?
Imagine that. Or about or about touching yourself or taking off your clothes. Here are some things you can say.
God, this is so bad.
Oh man, I don't know if this is gonna work.
This is the ultimate fuckboy. What would you do if you were next to me? Like, but what would you do if I was there? Like,
It's like, would you fuck me while eating cereal?
it's the ultimate douchebag sentence.
It's freezing in here. Why don't you come keep me warm? By the way, I'm taking off all my clothes, but it is freezing in
Yeah,
here.
just turn up your thermostat. Like,
Sorry, it's taking a while to text you back. My hands are a little busy.
so I'm writing a term paper. Wow, this next graphic is.
My hands
I don't
are a little busy. I just can't get over that one. Like, just like while,
like. Do you think he's switching back and forth? Like he's typing a mess, like just rolling
I think
around.
there's certain times when you shouldn't multitask.
Yeah,
Oh god, yeah.
yeah. This is an image. Wow. Anywho, get creative. If both you and the other person are really into dirty texting,
Well, who's not?
then you can keep going till you start touching yourselves or plan to meet up. That night, don't drive like that. Whatever happens, bring some imagination and creativity into your texting. No, so the person on the other end doesn't get bored. Wow, that'd be depressing.
Yeah.
Be as detailed and descriptive as you can and respond quickly so the person knows she has all your attention. Sorry it's taking a while to text you back.
My hands are a little busy.
Here are a few more things you could say. If you were here, I'd start stroking your hair. But then I'd start stroking something
Oh my
else.
God.
Like my ego.
Who says these things for real? Like, who reads the WikiHow article and was like, oh, this was good,
I feel
cop,
like-
control C,
I feel like
control V.
everyone, like-
Also, like, be creative, but use these also.
I feel like you never want to like go back and read through like your sex the next day 'cause it's just like too cringy.
It's always, no, you're like, why did I do this? I'm taking off your belt and I'm thinking
Wait.
about whipping you with it.
Huh.
Taking off your belt,
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I don't know.
wouldn't that be hit their belt?
Well, yeah, you think this is just a text. So
You're
he's-
reaching through
At
space-time
this point,
and
are they, like, role-playing?
I just got out of the shower, so my hair is soaking wet because, showers and they do that. Do you have a towel?
Would you not? How is that a sex, do you think?
That was a little mundane, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
just something you, like, text your mom. You're like, hey, Mom, I need a towel. I forgot it. Thanks.
Yeah.
Like-
Well, I guess this could work for both situations. You could send the same text to two people at once.
That's true. That way you wouldn't have to say, sorry, wrong person. You could just go with it.
You could even do, like, a group chat, a group MMS.
Oh. oh, boy.
But Bob, ignore the rest of this conversation.
I just needed this one part.
Yeah.
But do give me the towel, please.
I'm very cold. I'm freezing, actually.
I don't want to read this. So, this is finishing strong with, like, a nice little, like, innuendo happening in the picture.
The champagne's not even open. Okay.
Have fun with mutual masturbation. If the dirty texting is going in the right direction, then you and your partner may slowly be removing your clothes and starting to touch yourselves. This is
How can
uncomfortable to
you
read.
type back quickly,
Right.
slowly remove your clothes, and
And-
dingle-dangle yourself the whole time?
There's a lot of multitasking.
You're going to
involved
need
in this.
3 arms at this point, right?
Yeah.
Or at least someone to text for you. Just get your mom in there.
Because your hands are already busy. That's right. Yeah, at that point, she's already brought you the towel. If both people are into it, then this can be fun and stimulating activity. Just tell each other what you're doing to each other, what you're doing to yourselves, and what you would do if you were together. What would you be doing if I was there? And what I mean by that is we'd be having sex.
There would be intercourse. I don't know what language we've switched to.
All you have to do is let loose and talk dirty until you both orgasm. Okay. Do you have to, like, how does that work? Do you, like, both kind of, like, have to try to sync it at the same time? Is it kind of like the sync claps we do?
Yeah, that's what they do. Alright, 3, 2, 1. It's like, oh, we're off. Don't worry, we'll fix it in post.
Come here. Fix it in post.
I like this next one. I'm texting my girlfriend this one.
You could say, I want to verb my body part. This can make the sex
that's
experience
a
feel
good
more
one.
real, especially if
Good
you leave the
line.
template in there. Just an update. Davis has sent the I want you to verb my body part to his significant other.
In brackets.
And
just verb my
left
body part.
the whole thing together.
See in real time how this works.
Honestly, you should send her all of these just to see which responded the best.
Honestly, yeah.
And send your mom the towel one too.
Yeah.
Tell the person how your body feels during the exchange. Describe every little sensation, even what you're feeling in your toes. I don't know about
My
that.
toes are cold and clammy.
Yeah.
See the person you're texting. Mutual masturbation is fun, but so is hooking up in person.
Of course.
If the conversation is going that direction, you can ask the person if she wants to come over or invite her to your place. If it's clear this is what the dirty texting is building towards, now it's just building towards a healthy student-teacher relationship.
Of course.
Then you can suggest that the person should come over and then be more explicit if you have to. Yeah, I gotta convince her. Here's some things you can say. I'm trying to picture how hot you look, but I'd rather just see you in person.
Or just like, you know, hey, I have pictures on Facebook.
Yeah, be like, hey, just FaceTime me. It's 2018.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Why don't you come climb into bed with me? I want to see if it's as good as I'm imagining it to be. Probably not. I guess the color of your underwear, but how will I know if I was right? Because you told me.
Yes, you said it was blue, but how can I possibly believe you?
Yeah, but I know you're a lying whore anyway.
Right.
What are your sources?
Yeah, give me your citations.
Why don't we continue this in person? I want to use my hands for something other than texting. Oh,
Well, I thought you already were. Your hands are busy. Yeah, you're really multitasking as it is. I don't think
Yeah.
you need more things.
it's impressive. Why don't I drop in on you? I'll be in the neighborhood anyway if you want me to be. Who's like, yeah, I'll just casually be in the area. I do this while I'm driving, so that's, you need...
I'm already in the bushes outside your house.
Yeah, I'm already here, honestly. Just say the word. Whose phone has like a power button right there, do you think?
Yeah. But like, it looks like a physical button too.
That's the crazy part.
Like, I feel like it's just a soft touch button right in the middle of your phone. Everything's just
convenient.
modeled around it.
Some intuitive design there.
It's a very HTC thing to do.
Number 3, end the exchange.
Goodbye.
Whether you're ending the exchange because you're coming over to see the person or because you both got what you wanted, you can be suave when you end things.
Okay.
You can all...
It's like, oh, it's over. Never going to talk to you again.
Bye.
Got what I wanted.
Yeah, well, yeah. Thanks for using it. Yeah. All right. You can also just end the exchange because you've both had some fun with dirty texting and it's time to go. Whatever the reason, you should be smooth and should continue to be set a sexy tone even at the end. Don't just say bye or see ya. Don't text it. Adios, amigo. Say, I can't wait to text you again soon. Or I'll get in touch with you on another hot, lonely night. I feel like the lonely, I don't know, that's good to keep in there.
That's like
Yeah.
a singles hotline, $4.99 a minute.
A
Give us
balmy
call.
night. Yeah, can you just say
Balmy
balmy
night.
instead of lonely?
On the verge of tears, another hot, lonely night. Oh, God.
Another night alone.
Balmy.
Yeah,
of
it's
the
like-
weather, pleasantly warm.
You
The
can be
balmy
my
days
you
of
can be
the-
my backup, basically.
Don't switch to a non-sexy topic at the end of the conversation. Don't say, by the way, are you going to Kelly's birthday party tomorrow? It's like, yeah, I wouldn't want to see you after this awkward encounter here.
Oh, hey, what's the answer to number 14?
Yeah, honestly, like maybe ask that during, just to break it up a little bit.
Like, just right in
extend
the,
the
like, have an
overall.
intermission, you know?
Yeah, that's a good idea actually. And then just switch right back into it after. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Be like, you know what, Kelly's hot, but so are you. Looks like we actually made it through the whole article.
Oh, thank God.
So now we're on to questions. Okay, so what if a girl blocks you? What do we do?
I think we
Visit
should.
her in person.
I think we should all answer individually and then read the correct answer.
Okay, sure.
Oh, that's good.
The correct is in the WikiHow.
I mean, I guess that's
right.
correct.
What if the girl blocks you? Pursue her at all costs.
Yeah, just show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Show up anyway.
She's just it's just all part of the foreplay.
It was probably an accident, actually. She probably meant to block someone else.
Yeah, exactly. Get
Yeah.
her location on Snapchat, show up at her house.
I mean, honestly,
Go
the
into the
way that
window.
the relationship games people play these days, how can you really be sure that blocking isn't just, like kind of playing hard to get? Okay, so WikiHow says don't pursue it further. If she blocked you, she wants no further contact, and you should respect her wishes. Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't believe that. I don't see a source.
Yeah, that seems wrong.
Yeah, sometimes WikiHow will actually have sources, which is kind of
It
funny.
can all be perfect, I guess.
How can I sex someone that I'm not dating?
So
Anonymously.
you just start really strong because you're either never going to talk to that person again, or bang them in a dumpster. I guess is the two options here. So I think you should just go 100%.
I agree. I think, like I said, you should send all of them in advance. That way, there's no they know what they're getting into, and then they just send their stuff back if they want to.
Or have all your responses done. So like no matter what she sends, you just send those responses you've already made.
Oh, that's right.
Wow, like sexting Mad Libs.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Just
almost like
out of an Excel
sexting
document.
Cleverbot or something.
So they said, start off slowly, joking flirtatiously.
I thought that said jerking at first. And I was like, whoa, what question was that?
Start off slowly,
Jerking
jerking,
flirtatiously.
and see if things develop from there. Approach cautiously as you don't want to come across as creepy.
How could you possibly come across as creepy?
Approach
though?
cautiously.
Yeah, you're just saying, hey girl, it's a balmy night. Want to come get balmy over here?
Yeah, hey, let's bang while it's balmy. What should I reply after a girl says she's thinking dirty? Well, I would say that's a pretty clear sign she's not interested. I would just shut it down at that
Yeah,
point.
I think that's you got to go. You got to just take the L, ejection seat out of there.
Ejection seat, yeah.
I like this question.
I knew a girl who sent me some sexy pics, but now she doesn't send me anymore. Why?
You weren't coming on strong enough, honestly.
Probably. Maybe your jerking wasn't flirtatious enough, or maybe, you know what, you really need to use the line of really, what are you thinking, as much as you can.
Yeah. What are you thinking on this balmy night?
Those sentence enhancers, yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, bring it back to 11th grade AP English.
People don't realize that, people think this is more of an art, but really it's more of a science. You just have to, like, type in your, responses. Everything's an algorithm. It's all figured out, you know what I mean? So,
it's like just hitting the little auto thing on the iPhone. Like, it's really just that.
They should have, like, a keyboard. Is there a keyboard just for sexting? What if the girl is not interested? I feel like we already did answer that question in a roundabout way. With
like a variation.
What if the girl blocks you?
Yeah, it says don't push any further, yeah.
If the girl isn't interested, don't push any farther. You might come across as a creep.
Might, so it's still okay.
There's a chance.
Yes, so you're saying there's a chance, basically.
Not 100%, but,
This next question, I like to imagine this was like at 11 o'clock at night, and this 9th grader was really freaking out about this and quickly turned to WikiHow. I imagine this was a live question. Like, this was actively happening.
I'd say, I think that about a lot of these, but yeah, this one especially is interesting. Yeah. So what if we are both naked and I start sending pictures and stuff? What do I do if they are playing with a sex toy in the picture and it really turns me on and I want to do the same? I don't have any advice for this.
Better up the ante.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't know. There's like some jealousy happening.
Crank that up to 11.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just like to imagine just a 9th grader in a cold sweat right now, just sitting on his bed furiously, wiki-howing.
WikiHow, please.
WikiHow, I'm gay.
Like, quickly! This one was clearly asked by an alien. How do I know which girls would be interested in this? Again, cold call.
So I would say
just shotgun it, just try it.
Cold call's a good way.
You can't miss if you hit all of them.
Oh, I agree. I think a good way to do it is just to send like one message to everyone, like in your contacts or on Facebook or whatever. Obviously, maybe not your mom,
but as a group message, not individual.
Yeah. Make sure everyone's included. More manageable.
Yeah, and that way it's like a little more casual. You're not like seeking one person to like, hey, anyone want a sex? Haha. Like put like a haha kind of thing, and then like the serious ones will look past it and they'll send you a message.
I don't know the code.
Yeah, so it's like a joke. It's like he. What
you really want to say is I'm desperate. How do I turn a girl on without sexual movement?
Sexual standing still.
Flip the switch.
just like a mime, just a naked mime.
I like if the answer is dirty text can turn her on, follow the tips here. So it's basically like actually read the article, thanks.
Really phone that one in, yeah.
There's a lot of these types of things on WikiHow because people ask questions almost as if like to circumvent reading the article, as if it's faster to just ask a question.
They're like, someone's gonna come answer this.
It goes back to this like Yahoo Answers paradox that I have, which is like, how is it ever like the fastest or like most convenient way to ask on Yahoo Answers?
Like, unless it's advice, just Google it. Now, there are 2 unanswered questions.
How do I write dirty text to a girl?
I just kind of want to skim these. What if I accidentally send a sexy snap to the wrong person?
Just say it was meant for someone else, but that's all you can do. That's one of the risks of sexting. It's not really a risk if you pay attention to who you're sending it to, I'd say.
This one's primo. How old do I have to be to sext? And the answer is you should be old enough to really understand what you're doing and the potential consequences. I'm 12, by the way.
What a twist.
That's perfect. I love that we're getting advice from 12-year-olds.
You really can't
I love that like you're not even hiding at this point, that the people that are going to this website are getting advice from 12-year-olds.
Know your audience. See, it is multiple people.
Right.
You shouldn't send a dirty text to a girl you just met. Or someone whose number you
got.
Or
someone under 12.
Yeah, I'm going to go with anyone under 18. Let's move the number up a little. Not everyone is into dirty texting, and no one is into dirty texting at the beginning of a relationship. So make sure you're texting someone who's comfortable with this kind of risque communication, and who wouldn't be shocked to be receiving this type of message from you. Sorry again, Grandma. Pick the right time, 3 p.m. Even if you know your recipient loves a good dirty text, you should send the text at a time when you know the person is free. If the person is working or taking a test, he or she may not be so receptive to your advances, and if you want the sexy text to lead to the same in-person contact, you should make sure the person doesn't have something important to do an hour after you send the text. The night is also just a sexier time.
Is it?
Well, that's just a fact. So,
yeah,
I
always
thought it was the balmiest time, but I wouldn't say the sexiest. I always thought 3 p.m., a little afternoon delight.
Yeah,
I just can't imagine,
when it's awkwardly a little too warm.
That's right. I would check your almanac first, and then once you get that out of the way.
Wait, what? Just turn the thing you are doing into something that sounds...
Ooh. Like,
that's
I'm washing dishes. They're pretty dirty.
Yeah. Gonna use some Dawn detergent.
A slip. Cuts grease.
Got soap in my eye. It stings.
This is I'm just sucking on a slippery pink lollipop, HBU, which means how about you?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, does anyone know what that means?
There are warnings.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Start
slow.
slowly. Don't be a creeper. Always test their mood.
Right.
Like a pH strip.
Yes, like a pH strip. If the other person tells you to stop, severe or repeated sexual messages can constitute sexual harassment. I think just one can, honestly. Beware, since cell phones are mobile, anyone can have anyone's cell phone and may think it's funny to send dirty messages to the cell phone's owner's contact. So if the hottest guy chick is sexting you, it is most likely a joke.
God, they said, you're ugly.
Basically.
Wow,
Yeah, they're saying if the hottest person, like, yeah, honestly, that's probably not
If
true,
the hottest person
because-
texting you,
Like, I mean, let's be real here. You're not a catch.
Yeah, like, you're on WikiHow. You're 12, honestly.